Yeah, that's what's in it.
Yeah. So you
All
were
right.
gonna ask me, you said?
I forgot.
You do remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a question for you, and then I thought of another thing. Here's the other thing I remembered. I want to send you a clip of his canner.
Okay.
Um, it- he has a thing where once in a while he stumbles, like he kind of like a stifle issue or a SI issue where he kind of goes like that. You know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Mhm.
Let's see if you can look at it and see what you think.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they're cantering and they're splayed out, right? They're not underneath.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Is he like too strung out?
Yeah,
Am I not preparing him?
he's not sitting
Um,
down enough, right?
right.
That's where
Yeah.
he needs to really, what he needs to be able to canter well is to learn to piaffe. It's very
Yeah.
common. I've worked a lot of weak
He needs to
horses.
be able to, right. I think he's hip stuck, but I'm wondering if he isn't like stuck in one SI because it's always the same leg.
Well, if you keep cantering out of balance, it probably will get worse, yes. For
Okay.
sure, yeah. So I teach the piaffe so that you can reference the piaffe and the canter because of the long loin and the tail higher than the point of the hip in the croup. You have to teach the horse, it's like a thoroughbred, right? You have to teach them to rotate the pelvis under because they don't do it naturally.
Oh,
Make sense?
yeah, except that I can't teach him how to PF. I need.
Well, that's hopefully you're coming down this winter and I'll teach it to him.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, I talked to the lady that, well, I didn't, yeah, I did talk to her, I think. I don't know. I know I talked to her through email. Oh, I'm sorry. Um, anyway, long story short, I looked them up for reviews on Facebook or just on the internet, just Googled reviews, and a lot of bad reviews came up.
For who?
So I really don't want to use her. Um, so now I'm looking at bigger shippers.
Oh, you were talking about shipping. Yeah, I would ship it
Yeah.
commercial, Marie. I wouldn't mess
Yeah, that's what
around.
I'm looking at. That's what I'm
Yeah.
looking at.
Hang on one second. Stop! Fucking horse is starting to itch again. I don't get it. Anyway, yeah, I don't. Some of those small ones, I just don't know. I trust Johnson. Your problem is where you are. You know.
Well, Virginia to Florida is not an uncommon route because there's a lot of thoroughbreds in Virginia, and they go down to Ocala.
How far are
Um,
you from a main interstate? That's the biggest problem, really.
that I don't think that's going to be a huge issue. The biggest problem is I am going to have to get him to the big shipper. Like if I go with a big shipper, they have big
Yeah,
semis,
you
and
have
you
to
can't
haul
get
him.
a
Yeah,
truck up here.
yeah,
Need to talk to Heidi about
yeah.
that. So that's one issue. But anyway, I just started looking into it. I talked to one yesterday. She's going to get me a price. And then another one that already gave me a price. And the difference in price between the one Wendy used and the commercial were negligible.
Mm.
So it seems to me that you get a much better ride for your horse for not much more money.
Oh yeah, and it's air ride and comfortable and yeah,
Exactly.
absolutely. I think that's the way
Yeah.
to go.
But
And
there
look,
were some scary reviews of the lady that I think Wendy got lucky. There were some really scary reviews.
well, I think she shipped him. Trying to remember, I think she shipped him commercially to a point, and then had somebody else pick him up. I thought, but I could be
Yeah.
wrong. I don't
Yeah.
remember. It was a long time ago. But and you might look around for like short-term rentals around here too. My barn is in Samsula, so which is west of New Smyrna, pretty much a straight line.
Send me a link on email to the word you just said where you are.
Okay,
And
okay.
then I can, but I did talk to James a couple times via text.
Oh, that I did give you his number.
Yeah, yeah, I talked to him once and he said he was going to
Oh,
send me pictures
okay.
and he didn't. So I let a week go by and then I texted him again. He said, "Oh yeah, we're working on it. I'm getting ready to send you pictures." And again, I'm gonna have to prod him again maybe next week. I don't want to be a pain in the ass, but I kind of want to get something nailed down.
Oh, see, I thought you weren't in contact with him.
No, I was. I was.
Oh, okay.
I sounds like really. He even agreed to let me bring Lucy.
Yeah, they've had dogs there before. Did you get his number off the website?
Um, maybe.
I didn't know you were in contact because he's like, yeah, your student has contacted me. I'm like, I thought I was sending you pictures and giving you his contact, and then you were gonna contact him. But
I
it's good.
did.
It's good you're on him.
I did. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Great. Let me text him quick because I told him it wasn't my student.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. I
Yeah.
want him to think it's somebody else, but
Yeah.
that would be ideal. So
Right. It would be.
yeah, and
Absolutely.
I told him no drama. You're not gonna cause any problems, and he's like, that's what we want, and he really does. He's a, he's very squared away. Does not taking any shit. So
Yeah. Well, I'm too old for shit. So.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, good. So how's he been going for you?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Been able
He
to
feels
ride?
lazy today.
Think of
He's hoping this
carrying your
cold, windy
hands.
weather would perk him up, but it hasn't. Come on,
Well,
wake up.
try to straighten him off the left shoulder to wake him up. Do a little counter shoulder in down the long side. Just a little, not very much. That's enough. Keep walking. Keep walking. Good. That's it. Good. And then when you come out it, when you get to the corner, try to ride the corner straight and don't let the horse reverb to the left. So that when you push on the right, it picks up on the right. Yes, that's where your forward's going to come from. So instead of whacking him one, do that again now. Counter position. Not so much to get the left over, but to get the left over and the right forward. Little counter shoulder in. Get him off your left leg. Change your legs when I say that. Outside. Yes, very good. Okay. And now try to change the bend, but keep that feel of the shoulders going in front. Let him go slow. Yes, now right leg, left rein. Carry your hands. Yes, elbows bent. Ride him to your hand. That's one thing you have to be aware. The bitless you can counter shoulder in on every long side. Yes, because when you go through the corner, you're letting him fall left. That's why you lose energy.
Yeah, I can feel
Yes,
the difference.
right. And then right leg, but don't let the shoulders bow to the outside. Yeah. Yes, there. Feel the horse reach in front?
Yeah.
Yes, you have to have that before you can teach the horse to collect in the hind legs. Yes, back to front. Carry the hands. Carry the hands. Don't manage the neck. Manage the body, Marie. Yes, just keep up that exercise. And then straight in the corner, trying to work switch to inside leg to outside rein. Not inside leg means turn your neck and load your left shoulder. Counter, but every long side, counter shoulder in because you're not moving him around enough in the shoulders. Yes, not too much
Okay.
angle though. Keep walking. See, don't right leg. Keep walking. Yes, like that. Keep walking. Right leg. Good. Now right leg, left rein, right shoulder back. Push the right up instead of have the horse deviate to the outside. Yes, right leg, lots of it. Steady pressure. If you don't let the shoulders go left, then the right, yeah, will pick up. Do you feel it?
Yeah, I do.
Yes, and then you get to where you don't have to do a counter position and you can work on other things. Careful, right. You still got to watch it. He's super accustomed to just going this way with his head slightly in and the left shoulder loading. That's why it's hard for you to get the hind legs under because the shoulders aren't even. Yes, right leg now. Start to create a bend in the middle.
Oh,
Right.
stop it. He's looking at PK.
Yeah, they
Heidi just
often,
went on a
you
throw
start
right.
moving the middle, they find reasons to look at, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, right leg up. Just as important as move over on the left, if not more. Well, it comes second, so both are important. There, okay. See, now you have a chance of your right leg actually being able to pick the right side of the horse up and move his middle instead of him just shifting from shoulder to shoulder. Right leg. Yes, right leg. Yeah, like that. Watch it. Yeah. See, then it starts to become about the hind legs, Marie. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
But not if you don't keep the shoulders even. That's why I
Yeah.
say if you keep cantering and he's crooked, I mean, I get you want to canter, but for me, I want to teach the horse to sit so he can canter well because he doesn't canter well by nature, right?
Right.
All right, take the diagonal. And remember, we want him to bend to the right. Yeah, but we don't want him to throw the shoulders
Fall
out.
out.
Yeah.
Basically, he's still falling out a tiny bit when I go right.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, all the time. He never
Yeah.
leaves it. That's why I had to say counter shoulder in and give you an
Right.
exercise to feel how much he was hanging over there because you're accustomed to it.
Right. I can't even feel it. I think he's straight and he's falling out to the right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To the left, you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, inside
Good.
leg to outside rein. Nice. Yes. Want the same exercise, but the target's going to be the right hind left shoulder, not the not the other way. It was the left shoulder. Well, still the right shoulder, left hind, but I want you to do a counter shoulder in on the every long side, but to target the right hind under, not the right shoulder over. The
So
other way,
I'm sorry, we're going to do counter shoulder in this way too, but we're
same
targeting
thing,
what?
but the target is the right hind. In other
Okay.
words, I don't want you to just yield the right shoulder and let him fall left. I want you to slow the left shoulder and now make the right hind do something. Yes, like that. This side has to be a little slower. Right shoulder back, don't lean in. Yes, like that, right hind. But see how you've got to stop the left shoulder and then chase the right hind. Nice.
Yeah.
And then same exercises the other way. So you've got a right hind, left shoulder, problem. Yes, and then try to go straight. He swings his butt around. That's why you have trouble with the canter. It doesn't sit and come under. Any horse who doesn't have a good canter, that's what they're doing. Yes. Counter position. Make the middle of the horse move. Yes, more right hind. Leverage with your body. Shoulder blades back down into your seat. Elbows bent. Carry your hands. Right shoulder back. More angle. I want more out of the right hind. Slow the left. Sit back. Don't tighten. There, right hind. Yes, like that. Don't shorten your reins and ride up to it. Be careful managing him. That's the slippery slope of the bitless, right? It's easy to hold because it's not as obvious that it's happening. Happens to everybody, right? Yes, and yes. Slow the left. Stop on your left leg. Stop on your left leg. Hold it on till he stops. Yes. See how long it took him? Release.
Yeah.
Right? So you have to go and then stop on the left leg. So the left leg stop on it. Your left leg's doing nothing. Stop on the left leg. Hold it on and hold the rein back a step. Releasing your hands once he shifts back. Now right hind. Right leg, right seat bone, right shoulder back, right hind. Chase it with your whip a little. See, he doesn't want to. Right hind, just stay focused. Right hind till he steps across off your right leg. More. Yes. Turn the head a little more right. Come on, right hind. Lean your body back a little into that and make the right hind move. Go into shoulder into the right. Go into shoulder into the right. but on the circle. Yes. Okay. Keep going. Big circle though. Open the left rein and down the long side. Go straight down. Right. He's just pivoting there. Right. There we go. Okay. Now the right hind is doing something. Do you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Yes. Let him have a break. Just drop the reins and walk out of it. Nice. Good. Good. Have a little walkabout.
Come on. You don't you don't get a cookie for
But
going
you
crooked.
understand that whole sequence, right?
When
Like
you're
why?
teaching me and you're right here in my ear,
Well, but do you
is
know
it
why
something
I
that I'm going to
changed?
remember and be able to reproduce?
Well, why
No.
why did I change to shoulder and right?
Because what we were doing wasn't working to get his right hind underneath him.
Well, he couldn't get his right hind underneath him because he can't pick up the left shoulder.
Okay.
Right. So we have to get it to first step under on the inside before we can ask it to step under on the outside. So when that same leg is on the outside, right? That's what you're asking. You're asking counter shoulder in.
Right.
Right, right, but that's really more of a haunches in idea in as far as difficulty level for the horse, right?
Should I try haunches in?
No,
Okay.
no, because when I put you in counter shoulder in and I said pick up the left shoulder to get more of the right hind, you could not. And when you insisted, he backed up, right?
Okay.
Said, "Oh my gosh, I can't." Right? So that tells me it's too hard to ask him to come under on the right when we're thinking about a left bend. We have to teach it to come under in a right bend.
Okay.
Okay, do you understand? Because the first thing I was asking you is harder. He's not mobile enough in his hips. You with me?
Okay. Yeah. I wonder if he isn't stuck in the
You wonder if
right
what?
SI. If he isn't stuck in his right SI. Because
Sure
that's
he
a
is,
very
but
common, like,
yeah,
maladjustment.
but
It,
systematic evenness in the shoulders, mobility in the rib cage, and coming under in the hind legs will fix every problem you ever have, right? And it's the
okay.
lack of that that causes a lot of the problems.
Right.
Mm.
So, in other words, the chiropractor can fix it, but so can correct work.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, the chiropractic isn't going to fix it. The chiropractic helps you change it so that
Okay.
the horse maintains it. Otherwise, you wouldn't need me. You just call the chiropractor and boom. Because if the
Right.
horse is not maintaining the position, then the adjustment isn't going to hold, right? If I need
Yeah.
a chiropractor more than twice, the horse has a serious injury somewhere in its life, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't need it. I don't have soundness issues. Yes, good. Don't hold him. This side, it's easier, right? It's easier this way because the hind that's not engaging is on the inside. So that's going to make this side easier and the other side harder.
Should I change back to the other side?
No, keep doing what you're doing here and work on getting this right side to tuck under without the left shoulder going out. So you really need a shoulder four now. But if you let him just throw his weight out, he's not going to move the middle. That's why I had you in shoulder in, right?
Okay.
So think of pushing the right a lot, holding the pressure on, but not letting it go left. Yes. It's right hind left shoulder problem. Join the club. It's a big club. Yes, it is. Carry your hands. Ah, yes. Left. Yes. Left rein. Keep the neck. The nose must stay in the middle of the chest, period. Even if you're doing this with him bent left, but you're leaning in. Be careful. Yes. More right hind. Good. Now try in the corner to do a volt, pushing the right hind. Slowly in shoulder four. See, take the left rein, move the left shoulder. Now push the right hind and leverage your body. Relax your left leg. Anchor your right seat bone. That's it. There's his middle. That's what you need now. You can balance the shoulders. Very nice. And straight. And straight. Don't hold. Carry your hands. on, watch it. Yes. Yes, good. Right leg. Hang on. Stop! Dude. Getting worse. Yeah, right leg. See how it just wants to, when you won't let it go left, it just pushes into your right leg. You feel it?
No. What are you talking about? When I won't let his. Go ahead.
When
Say.
you push the right, he doesn't want to move his rib cage and bring the right hind under his body. He wants to go out in his shoulder.
Okay,
That's
I
why
got you.
it's almost like you need to ride haunches out in the neck, but be targeting. Yeah, okay, straighter on the left. You must keep the note. Yes, okay, like that, Marie. Very good.
That's
Outs-
hard. I can
yes,
feel him
outside
like
rein.
the smoke coming out of his ears right there.
Yeah, no, it's not. He's just working on it. Look, have him
Yeah.
look left, more left. Have a left bend in the neck, and right leg, not left leg. It's all, it's all right leg. Don't let the shoulder go out, and the rib cage will start to move. Don't hold him. Yes, right shoulder back, right leg, not left leg. Right. Use your body to move his rib cage on the right. Yeah, you're really gonna have to really use your leg. Yes. Yes. Yes, like that. Like that. Now a little, go straight now. And don't let it reverb left. Go straight. Yes, you got it. Yes, yes, good. Relax. Relax. And again, approach him. Yes, good. Don't wobble in your seat. Yeah, you lose stability is what happens. He shifts his shoulder out and you wobble. Very nice work, Marie. Right leg. Let him have a break, huh? Nice. Really nice work.
He's
So,
very
Brendan, you're
studious. I'll give
definitely
him that.
coming.
Excuse me?
You're definitely coming.
Well, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's going to
I
cost me
had
a
a horse.
lot more money than I thought, but what the fuck? I could be dead next year.
Yeah. Because I had a horse leave. So, if for some reason he doesn't have space,
Yeah.
he can come here.
Okay.
I mean, I think it'd be better for you if he was there because at my place, like, I need my arena's not big. Like, I need it.
Right.
It's like what you're working in. I can't really share it with you.
I get you.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean it's not doable. I teach in the house, I got to run errands, that kind of shit. It would just be more of a, here's your time to ride on the days we're not working together, right?
Right, right.
Right, where the
And I'm
other
going to want
place.
you to ride him some too. So whether that means you coming over or me walking him across the street or whatever.
No, I'll
Um,
come. You're right across the street. I told you I'll come to you for my training rates as if you were here.
okay.
I'm not going to charge you to travel like I do. And you know what I mean? You're right. It's
Right.
literally 1 minute from
Yeah.
driveway to driveway. So,
Yeah.
you know, and if you want, when it's done, I can, well, he has an Android, but I could go over and FaceTime you in there if you want.
I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
That means I would send you a FaceTime. Don't you FaceTime with your son?
No,
Oh,
not
well,
really.
anyway, it's like what we're doing here, but it's on your phone. It's
Right, right.
FaceTime. So,
I've FaceTime a friend of mine from Vermont. For some reason, she doesn't like to use the phone, but she's fine with FaceTime, which I
yeah, I have
totally
people
don't
that are
get.
like
But
that too. I hate FaceTime unless I have to, right? But I can go over and call you, and I just flip the camera around and walk around
yeah,
in there.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, and the facility's super. You don't have to worry about that. And it sounds like if he does have a stall, it'll be in the barn where the apartment is. So he'll be right
okay.
there with you, and you just go through the
Good.
woods to go use the arena. It's not far, super close. So it's
Cool.
a sweet setup, right? And James
Yeah.
is pretty squared away. He's not, not a lot of bullshit. All right, let's go again. Maybe change sides first. should always see his left eye for a little while, no matter what way you go.
Okay. Uh,
Try not to
see,
chase him. What was
that
that?
that was him starting to bobble, or his leg was going to get left out behind him. That's why I chased him.
Yeah, the right hind is too far to the right. Right? So you're gonna, if I were to canter, which I would not at this stage, but if I were, I would do it on to the right only because you can control the right hind.
Gotcha.
Right? You can't control the right hind at the walk, much less the canter, right? That's why
Right.
we go
Gotcha.
slow, is to develop the ability for the weakness of the horse. That's why some horses go faster than others.
Right.
Yeah. So let's try the counter shoulder in this way, but a bigger angle, because the other way, the counter shoulder in was to get the left shoulder in front of the haunches, because it wasn't. So it was the front end we were focused on. This side, it's the hind end we're focused on. So bigger angle, the chest more to the wall. Yeah, there we go. Slow is good. Right. So, but don't let him come away from the wall. So the left, it can't get behind. Nope, you lost the right. More chest to the rail. Yes, which means you have to turn the head a little left even, and then release, and then, yes, there's the right hind. That's what he didn't want to do, why we had to change to shoulder in, right? And in the corner, go straight. Do you understand?
Yeah, sort
Right.
of.
So we did it on the right and said, here's what you want, we want. And he said now he's willing to try it in counter position where it's actually more effective but more difficult. Counter shoulder and change your legs. Right shoulder back. Left shoulder. Stop. Have him look a little left and then release. Yes, and you leverage your body. Right shoulder back into the left. Right leg. Hold your leg on steady. Like you're drilling a hole. That's it. Yes, good. Good. Relax. Carry your hands. Yes, less angle now without losing the right hind. So advance the right
Ah,
shoulder. That's the answer there.
yeah.
Now you start working on the right front left hind. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ah, good. Yes. And then in the corner straight. My perception is not great. So, yes. And straight. Yes. Good. Yeah, good. Carry the hands.
Straight. Stay straight.
Yes. Stay. And then in the corner, the counter shoulder in again. Same
Okay.
exercise.
Yeah, I can feel that first tendency as he just goes boop right through that left shoulder.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah.
loading it. Both ways. Come on,
Yeah.
that's not enough. Chest to the wall. Right shoulder back. Leverage your body in right. It's like your right seat bone, leg, and shoulder are like you know, all connected and solid as you push. Yes, very good. Yeah, soften. Take your time. Nice. What a good boy. And let him walk. Drop the reins. Very nice. Just let him walk. We'll come back to it.
Now I could hear him dragging his leg. Should I be worried about that? I could hear him
No.
dragging his right leg.
Well, he's dragging his right leg, whether you're doing that. He's dragging his right leg all the time. So this
Okay.
is targeting, right?
Yeah.
That's why I wouldn't canter him. I'm not telling you not. It's your horse, do what you want. But uh, if you can't keep the right hind under in a basic counter position,
I'm playing with my ear thing.
yeah.
These things are falling out too.
Well, at least they're
Get
not
some glue.
disconnecting when we're doing it.
Stick them in there. All right.
And even on the
You
long
still
rein.
there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Can you
You
hear
still
me?
there?
I can hear you.
You there?
I am, but you can't hear me.
Kim, you there?
Yes.
Shit.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Marie. I can hear you. How about now? Can you hear me now?
I know.
Can you hear me? Dell? I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me. I know, I could hear you. So put them both in the case. And then I only use one so that I have a spare, you know what I mean? But put one back in and see if it, because it should go to that for this phone call if they connect automatically. Can you hear me in the earbud? Hey, Bill. Hey, can you hear me in the earbud? I am saying something. I am. I can hear you. That is weird. It's like it muted itself somehow. Hey, Dill? Dylan? So her earbuds were fine for her lessons, and then all of a sudden the microphone is off. Did she hit a button? What is it? Why is it doing that? Hey. Hello? Can you hear me? Take the earbud out. Take the earbud out. Hey. can't hear you now at all. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you there? I can hear you. Can you hear me, Marie? Can you hear me, Marie? Still no? Yes. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Oh, shit. Hey, I think it must be a mute button on your headset. So um, if you go into the settings, like when they're connected, see, I can hear you. So that you somehow the microphone got muted. So if you go, oh no, that wouldn't help you. I can hear you. It's me that you can't hear. Here, let me go into mine and see what it offers me. Um, oh, you know what it is? When you touch them, they do things. Okay, right, right. So, well, you called me, I answered, and I could hear the birds, but you couldn't hear me. So what you do when that happens is take it out and talk to me. It'll flip the phone back to speaker. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it won't work in your ear, but it should be when you put it in the case that it should reset it back. But what I would do is put it in your ear and then go to your Bluetooth and you'll see it'll say connected, and there's a little eye with a circle around it. Go in there and just turn off, like see what it says. I mean, I got new ones too, and I make it do shit, or I can't make it do shit, because I'm used to my other ones. But if you can somehow turn that stuff off and just have auto connect, you know what I mean? Leave that on and turn the rest of the shit off. I can put it in your ear. Yes, can you hear me? Does it say your earbuds are connected? They shouldn't be if they're in the case. Put it in your ear, and if it doesn't work and you can't hear me, take it back out. And so you put it in your ear and then hit that button once it connects, and then see what you have going on. Can you hear me? Well, no, yeah, you gotta go into the speaker area and tell it. Now you can hear me? In the earbud, you can't hear me? The Pivo did? You can't hear me again. Oh, no. And when you put it in your ear, are you looking at your Bluetooth screen? And then hit the I button once it's connected and look in there. Okay, so now hit the. Wait, can you hear me in the earbud now? Go get back in there where you just were, where you said you thought forgot forget device, and tell it to forget it, and then repair it. Yeah, you have to hit the little I. Yes, forget device. And then, yeah, and you probably want to leave the case open, like, normally, so go back here in Bluetooth now, because I forgot that, so put everything back in, and then open up the case for the AirPods, or whatever they are, and it should come up below other devices, it'll say, and then you hit pair. So usually I take one out and put it in. Well, open the case. Okay. Should be in other devices. Hit that. Yeah, I would put one in. Okay, just follow the steps. Well, yeah, now it'll pair automatically. So it says connected. Okay, and one's in your ear or no? Okay, so now go back to our phone call screen where it says audio and choose. If you hit audio because it's on speaker, it should give you the option to put it to your earbud. Um, there's a little green thing at the top. It's like a little, it says, mine says the time, or sometimes it's a shape of a phone. Yeah, go to that, and then you say audio. All right. Um, let's see if there's you know, I don't know. What the heck, Marty? Why is it always you? I mean, we got through like a good, almost all of it, damn it. And neither one worked? Did you try the other one too? So now you're on speaker. Yeah, but this is where the problem is. I bet you if you played an AirPod or a podcast, you would hear it. It's blocking it from the phone for some reason. Oh, so they're not paired. Oh, pair it again. Does one work? Well, yeah, because you have to pair it. So you have to. No, I think you just have to take it out, leave the. Yeah, so go into Bluetooth. Don't wait. Oh. And put the opposite one in. Because apparently these are known for the two getting disconnected from each other. So when you go into your Bluetooth, it doesn't show it in the list. Okay, well I would put in your devices or other devices. Okay, so it's not paired. So you have to hit that and follow the prompts. Okay, can you hear me? Yeah. So and yeah, do you have the opposite one in? Okay, so it's the other one that's the problem. Okay. All right, I can give you 10 more minutes if you want. It's up to you. I mean, okay. All right, so you have to, I'm sure the Vivo, you should turn that off and close out the app and send me a new link. Okay, bye. Oh, shit. Why would it do that? You have to close the app and reconnect the Pivo, period. It just sent me the same link. Hey. I know, it happens sometimes, but so when I say send a new link, you have to swipe up and close the app. You'll hear the Pivo disconnect, and then the Pivo, and oh, because it just sent me the same exact Meet link. Yeah, okay, I agree. Okay, bye. Okay. just keeps sending me the same damn link. That is so weird. I don't know. How much signal do you have? Well, you say it's tracking, waiting for me, and that says, my end, it just says waiting for you. Huh. Yeah, it worked fine. I could see you fine that whole time. I don't, I can report it to Pivo. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It seems though, I don't know, with it disconnecting, it seems like, I don't know, because remember, it disconnected, it wouldn't stay connected, the Pivo. Right. So you closed the app, and then when you opened it, it brought you to your gallery, and you had to connect the Pivo? Well, yeah, because so you're not closing the actual app. So, well, you have to swipe up and hold a little till you get all your apps that are open, and then swipe that app up. You're just minimizing it. That's why when I say reconnected, it's not like you should have it should go beep beep because you closed it. So do that. Okay. Hey, hang on. Let me put you on speaker and do mine. So, yeah, you swipe up and hold, and then it'll bring all the stuff you have open up. And and all that should be closed for sure when you do a Pivo. The only thing open should be Pivo. But you swipe up and you'll hear the paddle disconnect. It'll go beep beep because it's no longer connected because you closed the app. So that now you'll open the app and it'll open like it hasn't been. It'll reset everything and then reconnect the Pivo and then send me a link. Okay. Okay. Yeah, but you got yeah. Right, exactly. So, well, we could go ahead. Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I might write to the who sold it to you. You know what I mean? But apparently, when I was googling it, it said um, what to do if your earbuds get disconnected from each other. right? So that seems to be a problem for that particular thing. I've never had that, but I haven't used those before. So, you might you might write to them. I mean, you only really need one, but that's stupid, right? Both should work. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Right. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, you got a lot on this. I mean, we got a lot done. So if you want to watch it,